Okay, we are still at the Red Cross Gala in Bakersfield, and we are now in the inside, obviously. And now with us is
Sandy Morris.
Sandy. You are one of the hero awardees. Why?
I am representing Kern County's Christmas for Seniors this year, and I was an honoree. I'm very humbled, very
So,
honored.
what did you do? What kind of organization did you start, when, and why?
I started Christmas for Seniors in approximately 2007. I had went out and we helped deliver gifts to low-income, homebound, isolated seniors. And I saw that there was definitely a need for that type of program, especially when I realized that many of them were our veterans. And they were living on minimum monies, bottom line Social Security, no pensions. A lot of them did not have family, and they were just in the world all by themselves, and they were kind of forgotten. And so we started Christmas for Seniors, and we started with 350 the first year, and this last year we were able to adopt 2,300 all over Kern County.
So, how do you do that, and what do you do? And do you have staff or volunteers that assist you?
This project takes approximately 5,000 volunteers to make it successful. Many, many people are involved. From preschoolers making Christmas cards for the seniors, that is one of their very favorite items. When they get Christmas cards from the kids, when they send their thank you cards back, they mention the cards every time. Many of the seniors save them from year to year. It's priceless. But then we have schools that take up collections. We all the way up to college children that come and they help us because every gift that gets donated has to be wrapped. We want to make sure that it's appropriate and the right size because the senior will choose what they would like to have. They get to choose a gift in the $20 to $25 range, and 9 times out of 10 they will ask for a robe or slippers or something to keep them warm. We try to make sure that every senior, if possible, gets a blanket. So we are already making blankets in the community. I have several groups, seniors groups actually, that are in the community making those blankets now. The seniors from the Rasmussen Center, over at Rosewood Retirement, over at St. John Manor, they're all making blankets for the seniors come Christmas.
So, when you started the project, you yourself went out and gave the gifts to the seniors. What was your experience there?
We went out, and the very first one when I decided I was going to do this, I had delivered a gift that had toilet paper. When she opened it up, it had two-ply toilet paper in it, and she picked up the toilet paper and she hugged it. And I said something to the effect of, "Oh my goodness, you must have almost been out. I've been there, done that." And she said, "Oh no, honey, this is two-ply." She lived over at the Towers. I don't know if you know where that's at. It's over on Weibel and Wilson. And she said, "Do you see that little dollar store over there, which was about a block and a half away?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "They don't carry two-ply, but I don't have the money for two-ply anyway." And I went, "Oh my goodness, okay." And so that's when I went back to the lady that was running this other project, and I said, "My goodness, these people they're happy with two-ply toilet paper. There's a problem here. We need to regroup." And so I started talking to the seniors, which I knew on a fairly regular basis. I was out there doing safety programs through the police department for them. And I walked up to one gentleman that was over on Lowell Place at 500 R Street, and he was standing there leaning against the building, and he had on a hat that said World War II veteran. And I said, "Are you a World War II veteran?" And he stood up real straight and he said, "I wouldn't be wearing this hat if I wasn't." And I said, "Well, I've been coming over here for quite a while talking to you about safety. Now I want to talk to you on a personal level. I know that for you to be living here, you're on a very fixed income, and I want to know what you would purchase if you had extra money. Something that you're doing without that you wish you had." And he put his little hand up on his cheek and he said, "If I could have shaving cream, that would be wonderful because I use soap because it's a lot cheaper." And so then is when I went back. At that point, Chief Bill Rector was at the police department, and I said, "Chief, These are our brothers and sisters. When we send our officers out into the street, they're going to war every day. These are people that fought for us in the wars, and we need to find out what their situation is. And sure enough, he said, okay, just keep it small. Well, since I retired, it's not too small, but I have lots of people that help. Many companies are on board. They're employees. We take and we put the ornament, it's just a card, it's just a little paper ornament that we take to all the businesses, and then those employees adopt the seniors. Or people can go into the police department and they can pick up an ornament there.
So it's a very successful development, and that's also why you have been chosen rightfully as one of the honorees, the heroes.
I wish we could have some of the seniors here so they could tell you exactly what it means to them. It just touches their lives. When they realize that somebody they don't know, somebody that they don't have to pay for, just somebody did this special for them, they're just very appreciative.
Yeah, and when I heard your story first, I must say I was very touched by that, because the elderly are very often kind of the forgotten people, because they are not so outgoing, they are not so vocal. So I think you do really a wonderful job with that.
It's a sad day that so many of our seniors are forgotten. Families many times will find the least expensive place for them to live, set them up, and then they don't hear from them but twice a year, and that's with a card or a plant. And it's just a different world that we're in now. So there's a lot of seniors that are very sad. And so this helps them, and it gets them through the holidays. The numbers and the statistics where seniors pass during the holidays is phenomenal. It goes way up, and it's basically because they're lonely. They do not want to spend another holiday by themselves, and they're not in contact with their families.
Very
so
good.
We're their family.
If I'm in Bakersfield and I want to get in touch with your organization, how can I do that?
We are on Facebook. You can always go to Christmas for Seniors of Kern County on Facebook. You can contact the police department. We are at East Hills Mall. That's where we'll be again this year. We start setting up in October, and by the 1st of November, we're in full swing. So between November and December, we need all the help we can get. So if you're interested and you want to put a box for collection in your business, where we have boxes that we decorate and we put a sign on the side of it so it tells your employees or your customers coming in exactly what we're looking for.
So the best way is go to Facebook. Many people are on Facebook. So, and then look for Christmas for Seniors in Bakersfield.
Correct.
Or go to the Bakersfield police station.
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you so very much, and continue the really excellent work.
I can give you an email address. Would that